In sales, you need momentum. In sales, momentum is the one single ingredient that's going to carry you through your day, your month, your year, however you want to put it. Now, why I think momentum is super important with sales is because if you think about it, the absolute best time to make a sale is right after you've made a sale. It's because after that sale and having that adrenaline run through your body of making a close and knowing that you've brought benefit to one of your prospects, the energy is just, it's insane, it's magical. Now, some agents will take that and kind of coast throughout the rest of the day because they've made a sale. Well, the best advice that I can ever give to you is take the momentum of the confidence that you gained from that sale and go get another one. As a matter of fact, try to get as many as you can. When you go on a streak and your momentum is strong, that's the absolute best time to grow your pipeline, to find consumers. Why? Is because there's something within your tone of voice. There's an energy about you. There's the feeling that they're talking to someone of authority. And when your prospects feel that, the energy and control of the conversation is yours. You're able to gear that conversation and let them know that you're there to help them. And that's why I think one of the most important, or I should say, one of the absolute most powerful replies that you have to an objection, especially in the very beginning of the conversation, should always start with, "I can help you." And when you change your thought pattern in that way, you're able to make the recipient of this message, your prospect, feel the same way and feel the confidence within your tone. And so not only tone, but just the momentum that creates the tone. It creates the energy, it creates the aura. And so it's like if you think about it, the absolute best time to sell something is when you don't need it. Bottom line. But the worst time to sell something is when the only thing you care about is numbers, because the prospect will feel that. And when your prospect or your client feels that they're just a number, their loyalty from you is going to wear thin. They're going to consider your competition because your competitor has the hungry sales rep who's giving them the attention and the respect that they deserve. They're actually focusing on them versus focusing on their quota. And your clients can feel that. Your prospects will understand that by the simple way you communicate with them, by the professionalism that you give to them, and more importantly, by the services you render for your clients. They need to feel that they're being taken care of. And I think that this video is really going to talk about, and show you how to better serve your clients. If you want to be successful in sales, you have to understand that your client, just closing them once and bringing them on board doesn't mean your job's done. You have to make sure that your services are so impactful and so positive, it has brought so much value to your clients that they wouldn't even think of leaving you. So the next time they're in the market to buy your service or your product, there's no question they're going to call you. And what is that? That's repeat business. And that's why a book of business, which is a collection of clients that you've collected and earned business from along the years of being in sales, is very profitable. There's a lot of equity within that book of business. You may not experience it right now, but as time goes on and as you better your craft, those are going to be your bonuses, the icing on the cake, especially if you can cross-sell, especially if you have a repetitive cycle on your product or your service. Like if you sell home loans, or if you sell gym memberships or phone memberships, whatever is a consistently ongoing basis. Now, it may not necessarily work if you're selling a one-time product. Like a car, because it won't happen as fast, but it still will happen when they need another car. And hopefully they're going to think of you, but it's all up to you. It's going to be all up to the experience that your client has and how they compare it to every interaction that they have with any sales agent within your industry afterwards. You have to be memorable. Stay in their inbox, stay in their face, stay on the phone with them, and do courtesy check-ins. You'll be amazed how many referrals that I've received simply by setting up an automatic email campaign where it seems like it's being, I'm emailing them, but it's just a simple courtesy check-in. It's giving them insight and value of where the current state is, where the current market is, and just off that insight, they're able to share it with their colleagues, their coworkers, their families, and thus they have now my contact information. So you want to be effective at sales, you want to be effective at networking and referring or getting referred to other clients, then you're going to want to follow sales Sales Remastered. Check out my About page on YouTube. You're going to see links to all the media channels where I'm located. Sales Remastered can be found on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, as well, of course, here YouTube. Now, the blog is also going to be found on my website, salesremastered.com, where you can find a collection of all the content in one central location. And I hope that it empowers you to be stronger every single day. Thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you so much for your time. I'll see you around.